You ever out riding your motorbike and you just feel like you're one with the machine? That's how I'm feeling today. What a wonderful thing. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Or if you're new here, I'm John. I'll be your host for this vlog that is almost daily at this point. I haven't found quite the balance in things yet, but I do create quite a few long-form content videos. That is my bailiwick. That is my happy place. I really do enjoy sitting down and editing, and I get a little glass of something adult and this, and away I go. It's a good evening. But today's topic is about correcting myself. You see, recently I did a video where I said YouTube is a class system. Technologically, it is. I'm not wrong. But as far as the social aspect of it, hey, there's that word social again. It is, and we're going to get back to the balance too, don't worry. I kind of touched on it in a recent video, but I want to dive into it a little bit more. YouTube is a social meritocracy. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that, by and large, the people that make it big tend to be either the most informative, the most entertaining, or some combination thereof. You have the Mr. Beasts of the world, and Mr. Beast, what's he got, 115 million subscribers or something? He's got a lot of people that watch his videos and enjoy them. He's entertaining. He also has a team of people working alongside or for him, which doesn't hurt. Yours truly, that's me. I have a one-man band. The only thing on this channel that was not created solely by me is my logo. And that's because I am not a graphic designer. I can stylize the crap out of some GoPro footage, but get me in front of Photoshop or GIMP or whatever, and I'm all thumbs. My Instagram post is like, add a filter, done. And the filter's like one of their little design thingies, like Clarendon or I don't know, whatever the other color filters are. Not the dog ear filters. Oh, can I pull out here today? I really wish they'd cut this tree down. It's a beautiful tree, but it blocks the sight lines. There we go. Yep. We're good. Look at us. Look at us. And it is the middle of May here in the mid-Atlantic. It's 86 degrees out today. T-shirt and light jacket weather. I love it. It's absolutely pleasant, especially on a tree-lined road such as this. You get lots of comfort, and I brought lots of coffee. But alongside the Mr. Beasts, you have the Destins, the smarter everyday guys, or whatever that guy's name is that does technology connections. Those guys are smart. And even if they're not smart, they're really good at taking a complex theory or physics thing or whatever, science stuff. They're good at breaking down science stuff into something a layperson can understand. Pull out a little further. The stop sign is back there, doofus. Yeah, I'll make fun of you. You pulled out too far, jackass. The look on that guy's face was like, I will turn around and beat you to death with a billy club or something. I don't know. Countermeasures deployed. So you have entertainment. You have information. Are there any channels that you can think of, and leave a comment below, with somebody who is both informative and entertaining at the same time? I'm going to go with Professional Monkey. Professional Monkey is the first one that comes to mind, and he's probably less informative and just more entertaining, but he did have a recent build where he's building that green bike of his, I don't know if it's a Road King or a Road Glide or whatever, but he was kind of showing how some of the parts go together. And, I like that. I'm not getting my hands dirty working on the bike other than cleaning it. And right now she's filthy. If you saw hey, we'll do a jump off later. I'll show you the front of the bike. It's filthy. But it's a fine line between informative and entertaining, and trying to combine the two is nigh on impossible, I dare say. I try it. I try in my informative videos to be a little more entertaining. So I will have the same setup that you see here on the bike, but I'm at my desk. And why is my voice breaking? And I realize if you're treating my channel like a podcast and you're listening right now, you don't see me drinking coffee. But I guarantee you, I do. Oh, and that reminds me, side note, Mr. Rogers apparently had a blind girl that wrote into him and said, hey, I know you talk about having fish, but I can't see, so I don't get that you're feeding the fish. So from that day on, and look at this, if you're watching, you get to see this beautiful tree-lined road. But from that day on, Mr. Rogers would narrate with his voice the feeding of the fish. And I think that is entirely wholesome, and that's a good thing. I like good things. And we're gonna go on another side note. The world sucks up the negativity for some reason. I don't quite understand it, but I hate so-and-so's channel gets 1,000 views, and I love so-and-so's channel only gets 100. If you can answer that for me in the comments below, that would be great. I think the hate feeling is a lot stronger than a love feeling for some reason, and so social media flocks to that. Plus people like arguing in the comments like, no, I love this channel, or no, I hate that channel. But anyway, back to this whole meritocracy thing. The social aspect of it is quite interesting to me because you get people that are informative. And I look at somebody who does videos, and I gotta pull up, officer. I can't quite see what's going on. Car's there, car's there. I think I can go shortly. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm good. Dump the clutch and give it revs. Woo. All right. The whole social thing of YouTube, especially in the niche that I am in, this motovlogging niche. Look at the wind today, jeez. Good thing I have clarity. That's a technical thing. We'll go into that in a minute too. Hopefully I've remembered to come back and cover all the topics I said I was gonna cover. Usually I miss a couple, but when it comes to the social aspect of things, people pick up on your personality, or in my case, my personality, what little there is, and they like that. So they invite you on their live streams and they find you fascinating to talk to. So you end up with this engagement with viewers and extra exposure for your channel, which allows you to grow faster. Ooh, concert hall. I'm having too much fun, na 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 na. But anyway, so the social thing, it's a great way to get exposure for your channel, and I quite like it when people invite me on their live streams because I think I'm kind of entertaining. More so when I'm sitting in my porch than on the bike, because my brain is divided here, and when I'm sitting on my porch, I'm sitting in a chair that doesn't fall over if I don't remember to keep it upright. I mean, the bike sometimes keeps itself upright, right? But you still have to do a little bit of work as a motorcyclist to keep the bike from falling over, or in this case, going around a corner. So in that regards, it is a meritocracy, social. The people that excel at their thing, they tend to rise faster than those of us who do not. There is a technical aspect to it. I can't leave that out. And the technical aspect is this. Those that get better at editing, better at filming, and better at storytelling tend to grow faster than those who do not. They get better watch time on their videos. They get a better click-through rate because they are able to create a thumbnail and a title that says, hey, I'm going to tell a story, listen up. That, I think, is worth its weight in gold in and of itself. And I said that very deliberately. I don't know why, but I'm rolling with it. I'm trying to edit my videos less so I can get them out faster and catch up more on time. More in real time. Hey, there we go, something like that. And we're gonna pull over and do a jump off so you can see just how dirty my bike is. I don't know why I wanna show it, but I do. And it's very windy over here. Good gracious. Yeah, can you hear that wind noise? That's crazy. All right, let's pull over where there's gonna be less wind. At the top of a hill where there's probably more wind. Plus, I haven't done a jump off this week, and it's always a good idea to do a jump off in your videos. And give proper credit to Gil, GB Winging It, my buddy Gil up there in New York. He started this whole thing. Easy. Yep, jiffy stand, hold it. Flux capacitor, all right. So if you can see that, there are a ton of bugs. See, Brian the biker, I ride my bike. It gets dirty. There's dirt on the forks. There's dirt everywhere. Brian, that was a joke. Love you, bro. Good times. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 Street Glide Special in Billiard Blue with lots of goodies on it. I've done videos on all that. Let's get back on the bike. So what's the technical side of this meritocracy? If you look at the top performing videos on YouTube, I guarantee you they are highly edited. I mean, there's guys in the motovlogging niche niche. In the sector of motovlogging, golly, I can't talk today. Ah, so angry. Not angry. Goose rubber. Serenity now, insanity later. Anyway, there's guys in the motovlogging arena who will do one takes, where they just go out and they talk for 10 minutes straight, and they don't edit anything out. And to them, I am jealous. And they really are aspirational to me, to be able to go out, strap a GoPro to their helmet. A lot of times they only have the one camera, they don't have two like I do. And they go out, just record a video, boom, 1,000 views, boom, 2,000 views, boom, 10,000 views. My videos, lots of editing, 100 views. It is what it is. And as my kid told me that they tell him at school, you get what you get and you don't get upset. What you do, however, use that to do is motivate you. You motivate yourself to get out there and do better next time. And I recently took a break. I mentioned it in the video. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no recording really. I did like one video, wasn't even on the bike. I rode for myself, just riding along, you know, living in the moment. And that was a very beneficial thing. And now I find myself able to talk to the camera again. Went through a very dark period. I mean, I lost my dog, had a lot of stress. Now that's sort of subsiding and life is getting back to normal and the words are flowing thusly. The words, they are flowing from my brain because I use my channel. Nice, you're speeding. Because I use my channel almost like a diary. Dear diary, today I rode my motorcycle. It was enjoyable. I came across 13 bad drivers and I talked about YouTube. Now back to the video. Ooh, I'm lightheaded. And I've even been able to add some bigger words into my videos, which I think is a great thing. I like to sound smarter than I am, so I use the big words. It's part of my shtick. But that's the technical side of things. You have to get good at the editing and know where your camera angles are pointed, Jeez, John. You have to know where your camera is pointed so that you know what's in frame. It makes the editing a lot easier if you go through and have tested out your equipment to where you know what you're gonna get, roughly. It's not an exact science, okay? But you know roughly what you're going to get home with. If the cameras record fine. If they don't, well, that's just GoPro for you, I guess. But I implore you to go out and practice editing more and record more. And really, I want to bring back the Goofy Bastard No Editing Challenge because that was a lot of fun. And I aspire to do that again in the near future. I want to do a filibuster challenge where I ride for like 20 minutes and keep talking and deduct a point every time there's more than a 1 second pause. It's going to be difficult. Nobody's going to want to do it, but your old buddy John, I'll probably do it because I'll run out of something to talk about. So I'll just talk about nothing for 20 minutes, which is not unlike most of my current videos. Come on. Can I get a break or what? Man, there's like so much traffic today. Neutral, baby. Boop, neutral. 2 hands off the handlebars. Anybody behind me? No. Go. Go. All right. Next up to the stage, Destiny. I am Destiny in this case. Where's my camera at? Oh, let's go. We gotta go. Let's go. So if you've noticed my videos getting longer, that's kind of why I'm trying to tell the story better and improve upon the craft. It's always a next level improvement. That's what I'm aiming for. And I think the last thing I wanted to talk about was balance. A minute. And in that regard, striving to create videos that are both engaging and require less editing is helping with the balance. Because sometimes you just need a break. You know, I mention it often. You don't see it because I'm usually editing, and I get a lot of videos done. And that's how I put out so many videos. But there comes a time where you need a balance. So what I've been doing is taking a week off here, 2 weeks off there. When I have enough content banked up, I go ahead and I do nothing for 2 weeks except watch other YouTube and do other hobbies. It is very restorative to the psyche in that I can then come back with 3 or 4 fresh new ideas to record. And along those lines, I mentioned it before, but I'm trying to only record like 2 videos a week. So at some point over the summer, I may actually bring it back down from 3 or 4 a week to 1 or 2. Mark my words, it may happen. This has been fun. So strike a balance. Everything, you know, even moderation needs moderation. Everything in moderation, except coffee. Gotta have your coffee, baby. Gotta have your coffee. Oh my goodness, don't pull out, don't pull out. Okay, great. All right, so let's wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, boop the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, all that stuff to piss off Mike Haley 7. And until the next video, I will leave you with the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And number two, do something nice for yourself every day. It is quite important. And maybe that one thing is watching a road reality video that's on screen now. Or it could be taking your GoPro to a park and just like recording you telling a story for 10 minutes. Just as practice. Practice makes permanent, but practice can also make perfect. So anyway, until next time, see y'all later. Bye.